Good evening, it's Quantrade Edge, and today I wanted to show you our classic 4x pattern, and we had a really good example of it in the NASDAQ today. So coming into today, we have what's called an ID2. This day is inside of this day, and this day was inside of this day's range, and that makes for a very strong breakout pattern. So whichever way this would have gone, it could have broken to the upside or it could have broken to the downside. Downside would be here, 260125, close enough. Or up here, which it didn't do. When it makes that break, we would then look for our classic ABC pattern to shake out the breakout sellers. So this happened overnight. Let's find it. There we go. So it broke down at 6:25 in the evening, and gosh, I wish I was at my screen at that time, but I was not. And it went up here, went down here, went up there. And I want to blow up that pattern to burn it into your head. It's very simple, right? Each bar, if there's a higher low and a higher high, it's an up bar. So, this was the last down bar in the thrust. An up bar, up bar, up bar, up bar, up bar. Down bar, down bar, down bar. And a down bar is just defined as a lower high. Let's see, this high is 16, is high 6. Okay, so it's an equal high, lower low. And then here, this bar was inside, so it'll take the same label as the bar before it. And then this bar broke out higher, higher, and higher. So that's how we get this A, B, C. And that means your risk bar is this one right here. And the size of this bar was rather modest. It was about 15.5 points. And from that entry, my God, this is 4:05 a.m. So this is just insane, the amount of reward to risk on this pattern last night. But 25,645, 355, 370 points roughly from a 15-point risk. That's 20 times your risk, more than 20 times your risk. Unfortunately, I was not at my screen, but the really nice feeling this morning was I opened up the Discord, and one of our members who lives in Europe caught this pattern, and he took it for 8x. And 8x would have been about 120 points, probably around here. But that's great. 8 times your risk is amazing. And, no one could have predicted it would go as far as it did. In fact, when I got up and saw it, I, got to the screen around 4 a.m. and I caught this as a divergence. Maybe it was on the 15 minute that it looked a little cleaner. Yeah, there we go. We had this load. No, that's not it. Yeah, it is. This is new stuff. We had this low down here, and then we had this higher low. So, this low was definitely in the extreme range with a 15.9, 17.2 RSI 14. And then this dip that made the new low was 23.86. So it was kind of funny as I was arriving to my screen and seeing this 8x and having seeing this pattern that played out and having the discussion about how this Discord member called 8X on it. I was actually making the opposite call at that moment in time, and actually, I'm sorry, we did it in the S&P, but whatever. It looked similar to this, where we had this divergence, and we just caught this part here up to this level here, playing it conservative in the morning against the trend. So really, I mean, there's two really good trends that you could have had there. This was roughly 2R. This one was 20R. Obviously, I'd rather have the 20R, but you can't catch every trade. So anyway, again, the key components of this trade are a nice breakout pattern, and then as soon as you pierce previous day low, look for an ABC. And it doesn't always come. Sometimes there's a hoagie. Sometimes there's nothing that you can really make sense of. And that's okay, because enough times in a week, there is a clean, beautiful ABC like this. And if you only took 3 trades a week, but were able to ride them for 20x, right? Even 4x, that's all you need. Everything else we do every day is just to make ourselves feel like we need to work harder, or, thinking that more screen time leads to more profits, when really beyond a certain amount of time, it's counterproductive, and it gets you into FOMO, gets you into doing marginal trades, when really we just need to find these few trades that happen every week and ride them. So I'll put the link to the Discord in the description. If you're interested, check us out. That's it. I want to keep this short and sweet.